opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here's Ritter now to throw on their first. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, Ritter. Throw left side complete. That's Marshall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. In motion left here, Marshall. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
10 seconds. Green jack. Drill 52.
A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Abdullah. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They run. Abdullah. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3 tight ends up front here. Third and goal. It up. Madison will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in. And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Out of the end zone, it's Tutu Atwell. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up at their own 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On fourth down, Stafford.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From the 50, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Motion left, Cup.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Motion left, Cup.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And they'll send Cup in motion right.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On second down, Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Buying time to his left. Open man is Myers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The give up the gut to Abdullah. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
17, 6, Mega.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Stafford going to change it up here.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
32. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Demarcus Robinson, 54 yards.
And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
And his throw is incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ritter. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Atwell now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Motion left, Cup. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now Stafford is going to change things up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Now they'll change things up. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Big tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle, it's Williams.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
7 yards there and a first down. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. And this one is right down the middle. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Ritter with it after the play fake.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First carry of the game for Zamir White.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Here comes second down at 5.
They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run here. Abdullah. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Here's first down.
They go with Abdullah again.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Under a minute to play now. Here's second down.
They'll go Madison up the middle, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. That would give to Madison. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Madison will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Stafford. And the Raiders have got him. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime.
So it's the Rams who are going to get the football first as we are back underway here in overtime. Atwell now from his end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Play action. Stafford sliding out of the pocket. That'll be caught by Cup. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
The 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
He's got his target. That's complete.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Corum now on 1st and 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5.
To throw is Stafford. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Ritter.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs.
Ritter looks to throw it.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Yellow, go, red, yellow.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter.
Escaping the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will get out of bounds at the end of this. So they took a shot, they complete it, and stop the clock in the end. Here's Ritter.
Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
This 2nd and 4.
A shotgun handoff. This is Abdullah. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They go back to Abdullah on 1st.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Abdullah. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Yellow, 43. Ultra. Go ultra.
First down, here's White. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Now a give up the middle. This is White, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10. So now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
They'll try to run with Madison. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
A 2-yard touchdown run. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 times. Done clearing the way.
And that is off the left